Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. At the plate, Aaron Hicks. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Here comes the first pitch. Grounded to the right. To his right, Thomas. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dero, daytime road game for him. What you got?
Hey, Matt, the first thing I noticed when I walk into Miller Park is those gaps are super tight. You got to get greedy in a ballpark like this. There's a lot of damage to be had. This park plays really, really tiny at times. So look for this offense to try and drive the ball.
First pitch on its way. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. And Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Number 25.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Fouled away. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here's the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Oh, and 2. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Settling in now, Tony Gwynn. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Tony Gwynn.
High pop-up. Voigt waits on it. 1 away. And with that, we take a look at the long ball beasts starting 9. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Matty, this is going to be a fun lineup for me to watch. I get fired up watching these guys because they all have a plan. It works for them. They follow the scouting reports. They grind it out in the video room. I'm interested to see what they've come up with.
Torres moving to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in, Ken Griffey Jr. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Drilled to the right side. Torres picks it up. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. He played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. Digging in, Gary Sanchez, the American League's Silver Slugger behind the plate a year ago. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, newsflash, think he was guessing, boys? Because that was an ugly swing right there.
Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. And he can't get out of the way. The leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. So coming to the plate, Didi Gregorius from the stretch. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
Sanchez aboard here at first with nobody out. Outside, 2-1. Grounded back up the middle. There's one. On to first to complete the double play.
Batting 7, third baseman.
At the plate, Miguel Andujar. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Griffey waits on it. And the inning is over. Yanks held in. Stepping up now, Chipper Jones, set to lead off the home half of the second. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Popped him up. In there, a base hit. Now batting, Frank Thomas, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is skied into short left center. After it is Hicks. Oh no, looked like he had it, but it goes right by him. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out. Stepping into the box, Mike Piazza, and their runners at the corners now. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
I heard so many pitchers in my career in the dugout talk about you're only one pitch away from getting out of a nasty situation. This is perfect right here. A strikeout or a double play, and he can get right back in control of this inning.
Ground ball to second. This could be two. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ballgame. Stepping in, Luis Gonzalez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. That's lifted the other way out to left. On the move is Stanton. He gets there, and that's the second out. Striding in, Roberto Alomar. First pitch coming. Here it is. Missed with a slider. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
The 2-1 home. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance though as it landed in the upper deck. And he's back standing. Thomas stands at second with two gone. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. So one run on one hit, one error, and a runner left. Leading off the inning, Luke Voigt, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Third inning underway now as a curveball misses here to start things out. It's 1-0.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there, that front door curveball. Just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Hit on the ground out to short. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. So striding in, Luis Severino, and we'll likely see him square around to bunt. Here comes the first pitch. And he pops up the bunt attempt. And catch made there by Chipper, one away.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Aaron Hicks. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the belt, the pitch. Fouled away. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Throw won't get him.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, Hero, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2. A line shot to third base. Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch coming, here it is. And a neck-high fastball that time. Stanton is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
Hit high and deep out to left center field. Griffey ranging back to the track, to the wall, out of here, into the visitors' bullpen.
Yeah, he is kicking himself right now. He worked his tail off to get out of that jam and was one strike away from getting there, and then boom, all that work goes to waste. From 0 damage to a 3-run homer in the blink of an eye.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gonzalez over to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Another look at the big blow for the Bombers. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Oral Hershiser, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Oral Hershiser.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Down the first baseline to his left, Voit, and he'll step on first himself for the out. So striding forward now, Tony Gwynn. He popped out in his first trip. Right there for strike 1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Ready for another chance. Cal Ripken. He popped out in his first trip.
Cal Ripken.
And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
Stay on the attack if you're the pitcher right here. You know who's lurking, 3, 4, 5, and you'd love to see that number 3-hole hitter lead that next inning off.
Turned on down the line. And this is past him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
In there, no balls and a strike. Ripken at second with 2 down. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
The next 0-2. Misses. That's ball 1. Hit hard up the middle. Gregorius has it. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. And it's fouled away. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode into the batter's box.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher. The 1-2. Popped up. Thomas has a play, and that's the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Yankees.
Standing in, Didi Gregorius. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground. Three runs, 3 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Ripken ranging up the middle. Throw to Thomas is in time for the out.
Up next for the Yankees.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. First offering on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted into center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that. So here's the cleanup hitter, Chipper Jones. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Hicks on the move, one away. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And in steps Big Frank. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Oh, and he misses it. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swings through the slider there.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Hicks is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. So stepping in, Luis Gonzalez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Thomas stands at second with 2 gone. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside, or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one. Now at the plate, Luke Boyd. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. Lying toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, right here, anytime the leadoff hitter gets on in front of the pitcher, it puts the defense on notice. You're going to see the third baseman creeping in. You're going to see the first baseman crashing, trying to get that out at second base. But if not, make sure of one.
Now a bunt attempt here. But this gets foul. It's 0-1. 0-1. Here it comes. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. On it's tailor-made to short. 6-3, and they turn the double play. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Aaron Hicks. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. A bouncer up the middle. Ripken right there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down. Now to the plate, Roberto Alomar, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Roberto Alomar sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball 1.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Tony Gwynn. 2 out, nobody on. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Ground ball foul down the left side. Popped him up. Alomar is there. He's got it 1 away. Giancarlo Stanton will step toward the box here, and as he does, we flash you back to inning number 3 as you check out his 3-run home run. A big blow early on. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
Hey, you don't see a hitter of his caliber come outside the zone too much. He's super aggressive right now. Let's see if he nibbles a little further off the plate now.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Gleyber Torres. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Gwynn racing back at the track. He gets to it, and oh, he botched it. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Wow, that thing rocketed to right field. The outfielder got a decent jump on it and made a great leaping try, but he just can't make a play. By the time he tracks it down, it's too late. The triple was pretty much a done deal.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball and out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track, and as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. Here's Didi Gregorius. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
Set to deal on 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. To his right, Thomas. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. The Yankees get a couple on the 2. Into the box now, Cal Ripken. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
1-1 to count. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Hicks. He's there and records the first down.
Tennis number 24, Ken Griffey Jr.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Leaves a slider right over the middle.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
The ball and 2 strikes. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game.
Got him swinging. Made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts it.
Dave Steve is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Coming to the plate now, Miguel Andujar. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Gone to lead off the inning.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up.
The batter, first baseman, Rudy Walker.
Standing in now, Luke Voigt. A swing and a ground ball to third. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. The relay, and he's safe.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Brett Gardner.
Now a bunt attempt here. Only play is to first, and a great job there off the bench as the sacrifice is successful. So digging in now, Aaron Hicks. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around it. Voigt stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Here's big Aaron Judge. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
A ball and a strike now. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
3-1 to him now. The 3-1 pitch. He swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
He loses him on ball 4. Digging in to try it again, Giancarlo Stanton. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And a good eye as he lays off, and the count moves to 2-1 now on the Yankee left fielder.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Is a fastball that misses.
Full count with 2 outs now. So if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And the Bombers have it going here as this is also good for extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play as 2 runs come across to score away from the play. Ready for another shot now. Gleyber Torres tripled and scored in his last at-bat, and we'll see what he does for a follow-up act here. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Ball and a strike.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves, only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
Popped him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Thomas will put this one away, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. A.J. Cole gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard toward first. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Piazza. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Hit hard on the ground to second, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the 3rd hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their 3rd knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
Here's the 0-2, and the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Now at the plate, Roberto Alomar. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ran it in on the fists, 0-1.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
And that's in there, base hit.
Hey, guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
0-1 count. Here it comes. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Piazza over at second. Alomar at first. 2 out in the inning. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle.
And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over. 8-1 is the final score this afternoon. The Yankees led this game from the 3rd. Daytime baseball. Striding in, Aaron Hicks. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for the Yankees, center fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Gibson is a guy that's able to keep the bat off the ball. That's kind of the name of the game for a pitcher, and as a starter, it really helps him work deep into games.
Matty D, one of the toughest parts about scoring runs is bunching 3 or 4 hits together an inning, and that's one of the things this guy does really well. He's tough to hit, and he's really tough to get 3 or 4 hits off of. That's one of the reasons why he's one of the better pitchers.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Lots of sunshine in the forecast. 83 degrees here at first pitch. Fouled away. The 1-2. And now look out as Ed runs in and gets him, and a very interesting start to this one. Stepping up to the plate, Aaron Judge. First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Pitch inside. The throw is there, and he's out trying to take second. 1 out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He finished last season with the most home runs in the major leagues. He won the Major League home run title. He can put a ball into orbit when he catches it, and I hope he catches one in this game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Now batting, Jackie Robinson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Called strike 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is there, 1 away.
Batting second, the shortstop.
Now in the box, Ernie Banks. First offering on its way. And it's fouled away. The 0-1 pitch. But a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Striding into the box, Babe Ruth looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike. Tough slider down low. Inning. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Number 25.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 1-1 home. Is in there for strike number 2. Hit in the air to center field. Snyder has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. You want to talk about shutting a running game down? The guy behind the dish has an absolute cannon. I mean, you will not see guys get but 2-step lead off first base today.
At the plate, Gary Sanchez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses. Outside, 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And he fouls this one off. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
He throws him on the breaking ball that time. Gary Sanchez is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. And a ball 1-0. That's lifted the other way out to left. Ruth is there, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. In now, Harmon Killebrew. Here's the first pitch to him. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Back up. Oh, no, that got him. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound. Digging in now, Johnny Bench. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now a slider. And he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. High and deep to right center. Hicks going back, still going back, and it's gone.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Into the box now, Kalon.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
Base is empty here with nobody out. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Here's a pitch swung on and missed, 1-2 now. The 1-2. Catches the corner, got him looking. Into the box, Eddie Matthews. First pitch coming, here it is. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Another 0-2 home. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Still only one out in the inning. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. Next to bat is the home run hitting legend Duke Snider. Ran it in on the fists, 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Popped him up. Sanchez waits on it, and that ends the inning. But two come across. Some fans still trickling into the ballpark as we get you set for the top of inning number 3. Sliders in for a strike.
0-1.
Hit to short. Gloved by Banks. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Ready. Voigt. First pitch on its way. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. So now the pitcher for the Yankees, Luis Severino. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Missed with a slider. The 1-0. Count even now at 1-1.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Now another 1-2. Count still at 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Stepping into the box, Aaron Hicks. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Here's a strike. The Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. The 1-2 misses. Ball 2. Three and gone in the home half of inning number 3. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Back to the top of the order now, and in steps a man whose number 42 has been forever retired, Jackie Robinson. Now
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ernie Banks. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Hicks is going to have room out there as he puts this. Striding in once again, Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the game.
And a fastball just a bit up. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Giancarlo Stanton now 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Offers it that one a little late, and it's 2-2 now.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Gleyber Torres will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gleyber Torres comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Fastball called strike. 1-2. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. Coming to the plate now, Babe Ruth. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1. So 1-1. fouled off.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and here is the killer, Harmon Killebrew. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Judge is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
The catcher, number
Now at the plate, Johnny Bench. He went deep in his first at bat, and we'll see what he up around the face.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
2-0 now. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning. Next for New York, Didi Gregorius. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. One 1-0 pitch on the way. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Look out. All over the place now. 3-0. Here it comes, the 3-0. On the ground is short. This could be 2. One there. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
Here comes the first pitch. Liner toward right center. And this is hauled in on the run as he takes. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. 1-1. Is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Here he comes again, 1-2. Into right field, that's a base hit. Running hard, he's digging for second. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he'll make it into third base with a leadoff triple. Settling in now, Eddie Matthews. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Well, the key to hitting triples is being aggressive right out of the box. He smokes this thing to the outfield and is thinking 3 bags the whole way. And by the time they can get the ball back in, he's on his way to third with a leadoff triple.
Digging in, Duke Snider. He's set and the pitch. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Ted Williams will be charged with the job of getting that guy home as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at third. Leads a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Runner in scoring position with two gone. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Williams is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in the sport, and it doesn't matter right-handed or left-handed pitching. He's one of the elite threats with a bat in his hands. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Juan Marichal takes over to start the sixth inning on the mound. First offering on its way.
Leading off for the Yankees, first baseman.
Not his best effort that time. It's strike one.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
Behind 0-2 now. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 40,
So now a pinch hitter set to come on as Brett Gardner's grabbed the bat and moved into the on-deck circle. No balls and a strike to count. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Fly ball right down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there is any intent behind that. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Aaron Hicks. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's set, here it comes. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Gardner stands at first with one out. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Snyder is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. Here's big Aaron Judge. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. He's running. Pitch outside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. Last chance for the Yankees. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Kaline racing back. That one is out of here. This game is tied. In now, Giancarlo Stanton. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Snyder's under it. And that's the third out. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Zach Britton enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 53.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jackie Robinson. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And it's fouled away. Britton, 30 years of age. He's got a sinker, a slider, a 2-seamer, and a 4-seamer. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Jackie Robinson is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. At the plate, Babe Ruth. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. That's lifted the other way out to left. Stanton has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. Gaylord Perry is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He went down on strikes last time up.
Leading off for the Yankees, second baseman.
Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Snyder's under it. 1 out.
Up next for the Yankees, catcher.
Digging in, Gary Sanchez. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but that'll get fouled. It's 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. One and 2 to the Yankees catcher. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw on to Killebrew, 2 down. Here's Didi Gregorius. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line to the right side, and that is through into right field for a single.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's a little chopper up the middle, scooped up on to first, and this will remain a tie. Ready once again, Harmon Killebrew. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 0-1 pitch. Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
Hey guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down in there. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
And he fouls this one off. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Very weakly on the ground. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one.
The right fielder, number 6, Al Kaline.
First pitch of the at-bat. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. At the plate, Eddie Matthews. A strikeout and a line out for him so far. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Counts even at 1-1 to Matthews. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Strike 3, and the potential go-ahead run left on base. So coming to the plate, Luke Voigt. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
The windup and the 0-1. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Count remains at 0-2. Swing and a miss there on a late-breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Andrew McCutchen will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitch.
Number 26, Andrew McCutchen.
High in the air out to center field. Snyder's under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Aaron Hicks. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense, unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create something.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. So nothing happening this time around. Dylan Betances was on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Hicks is under it. 1 away. Stan Musial will grab a bat to pinch hit here, and you wonder if he'll be swinging for the downs, trying to walk off with a victory. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Behind 0-2 now. Betances, 30 years of age. His pitch repertoire includes a curveball, a four-seam fastball, a slurve, and a cutter. This one's down to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter.
Stepping into the box, Jackie Robinson. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Betances sets. Here's the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Jim Palmer will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Here's the first pitch to him. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at.
Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason. So he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Now batting, left fielder,
Giancarlo Stanton now. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks.
That wasn't a particularly deep home run by today's standards, but it certainly did scream out of the park in a hurry. You see there on show track an impressive 112 miles an hour off the bat.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. Slapped hard the opposite way. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty D, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The 1-2. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Into the Big Apple seats and gone.
Up next for the
Here's Didi Gregorius. High and deep to left center field. Ruth going back on it. Still ranging back. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Luke Voigt. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Fouled off. Now the 0-1. Missed with a slider. Still only 1 out in the inning. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Fouled away. Ball 2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Austin Romine will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Popped him up. Killebrew there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. David Robertson, the 5'11" right-handed reliever enters to take over on the mound now. So striding in, Ernie Banks. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Reached for and popped into the air, back behind second. Under it, Gregorius, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman.
Digging in and looking for more, Harmon Killebrew, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Judge is on the move. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory, and look on to the next one.
7-2 the final score this afternoon. The Yanks came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Dylan Betances pitches well enough to get the W. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
Our final line score this afternoon, first for the victorious Yankees, 7 runs.